Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session, we are going to look into universal selectors. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code to understand this topic. So we are into Visual Studio Code and the topic which we are going to discuss about the universal selector. But as usual, prior to discussing the topic, I wanted to tell you the setup about this project. So here we are having the same kind of setup whatever we have used earlier. The only difference is that this time we are going to use it for universal selector. So prior to that, let's jump to the browser and see the output without the styles. So let's run it. As usual, select this file, press F1, click on the first option, open in browser. So here you will find that the style is not being applied. So it will look like this. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code. So let's write the universal selector, which is pretty handy. Suppose that if you want to apply a common style for each of the individual elements within the web page. So how we can write it? You have two options. Either you can select one by one like anchor tag, article tag, div tag, p tag, or say image tag, and you want to apply the style. So whatever the declaration you will provide, it will be applied to all of the tag. But this is really very cumbersome task. So instead of that, we will use universal tag that we can specify with asterisk sign. And then here we will tell that the declaration of the properties. For this case, we are going to tell that I want color all the text should be green. Save it. Let's jump into the browser to see the output. So here you will find that all the tag and say all the element which we have used within this page is now become green, even though it has override the hyperlink as well. So here you must be asking that how it is being different from the inheritance which we have seen earlier. For example, if you remember that we have mentioned about the body tag, and if you are mentioning like this the body tag, so the body tag will enforce all the element which is residing within the body tag should apply the style. So let's look into the output. So here you will find that it is giving almost the same output. The only difference is that it is not applying the style for this anchor tag, as it is adapting the style from the default browser style, but it is not applying it. But this is not the case with the universal style. So let's revert back. Now instead of body we will again use strict to save it. Now if we will go back again, then you will find that it is also adapting the style of the universal tag. But universal tag is not very ideal to design the solution. So you must be asking that why we should use universal tag if we don't apply the common style to each element. So to answer your question, I will tell that we can use universal to reset our style so that we can apply our own style to the application. So many of the UI designer, what they will do, they can reset all the settings. For example, margin we are going to discuss is 0, padding is 0, and color should be black. So what it will do, it will remove all the margin and padding and reset to the common style, and then afterwards they will start the process to apply the style individually. So let's look into the output, what the output we are getting over here. So here you will find that it has removed all the margin, padding as well as color which is being applied through default browser style. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in this session. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.